Hello everybody, and welcome back to my special Let's Play A Sword of the Stars. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and let's get back to it.
System updates.
Eventually.
A wave of many vessels incoming, Majesty.
We have made a breakthrough, my queen!
It also occurs to me that doing those loading screens might lag the shit out of the game. Alright, we're on the course for orbital dry docks, that's good. I've been receiving a lot of advice recently from my viewers, and I appreciate all of it greatly. Doing these Let's Plays is a constant learning experience for me, and I think I've evolved a lot as a player since the beginning of my human LP. I've still got a lot to learn though, as evidenced by the fact that I'm not very good with all these armor choices. I am told that reflective coating only works on small mount energy weapons, which means effectively that when we enter the cruiser era, it's worthless, and we are well into the cruiser era. We're almost to the advent of friggin' Dreadnoughts. We're teching that way right now. So, I will, might as well redesign some of this stuff. I guess on the LDPs it's fine. On this stuff though, I think I'd rather give it quark resonators just to massively increase its massive damage and its armor.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
So we're just gonna do a quick redesign of that nature.
Design entered into naval archives.
I suspected quark resonators were good stuff. Assault shuttle class. I'm not even gonna use this very much, but might as well give it to him.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
Squadron CNC is a definite yes. These will basically be backup ships, especially when we get Armada command vessels, but even
Design
Cruiser
entered into
command is
naval
so much better.
archives.
Squadron CNC will be like the last resort. Quark resonators on... You know what, screw it. I'd rather just have slightly cheaper tankers. Especially since we have cruiser tankers that the refinery vessels, so it's not as necessary. These things will mainly be useful on defense. We're gonna keep a couple with our defensive fleets whenever they have a battle, just so there's one on hand in case. And I've figured that or I've been told rather, cruiser gates don't give you more gate capacity, they just are tougher. So we're gonna send cruiser gates with our attack fleets, whereas the regular destroyer gates will stay with our defense fleets, and thus they do not need plasma focusing, which helps a little with the whole budget.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
Vanguard, we can keep you as is, doesn't matter. Change the spearmen.
Design entered into naval archives.
At least I don't need to worry about you guys. And our destroyers are up to date, although the cruisers are really what matter. Gate cruiser. Quark resonators on everything. It just gives it so much bloody armor, like it increases the cost, but I think someone did a calculation that cost goes up by like 1.3, whereas armor goes up by 1.5 or something. It's pretty good. People have done the math. Trust me.
Yes, Majesty.
I can't do any
Ship
math,
design ready for construction.
which sometimes suits me very ill when it comes to strategery. Take this crap off. Save some money.
Design entered into naval archives.
Save some dollar bills, or I guess Imperial savings, but that sounds Even dumber.
Yes,
That was
Majesty.
possible.
Ship design ready for construction.
Honeycomb refinery. You're fine. You're fine. Well, actually, you look like an abomination, but there's nothing we can do for you. Purging glory should be awesome.
Design entered
We hope.
into naval archives.
Anything to cut back on the cost,
Yes,
just
Majesty.
a tiny
Ship
bit.
design ready for construction.
Yeah. Screw it, even these guys will get quark resonators. Also, I have been unambiguously informed that armor-piercing heavy drivers are better than heavy drivers, period. That's the end of the story. So we'll need to perform the appropriate upgrades.
Design entered into naval archives.
What else needs correction? Well, obviously the Skyfall. In case I haven't mentioned it in a while, to change all the weapons of that type, you right-click on it, as opposed to left-clicking.
Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
Alright, are we good, everybody? By God, we're good. More or less. Do we have a repair and salvage ship? It doesn't look like we do. That's easy to fix. There you go. Not so bad, I suppose. We'll definitely give this plasma focusing just because it will be traveling with the fleet. And hopefully it will never see combat. The Hive.
Design entered into naval archives.
We want a name that makes our crews feel, you know, safe at home. Hivers are pretty conservative people. You know, with the hive mind business. Alright, other than that, we have our business sorted out, so to speak. Let's just make sure we've got our defensive preparations in order. Lots of ugly coming for Passum. There's gonna be a rumble. We're routing what we can, and Silent Scream has a decent defense force there anyway, so I'm not too worried. By the way, trade is awesome. I want to drill that point home every single time I speak about anything ever. It really is amazing. You know what's also amazing? Getting 49 cruisers somewhere before the enemy gets there in one turn. Yeah, and our buds are sending some reinforcements, but it hardly even matters at this point. Oh, these guys are so dead. You want Komolo, go for it. At any rate, let us engage the enemy. The loading time ain't too bad for the number of ships involved. And yes, the loading time is linearly related to the amount of vessels involved in the fight. The game, it isn't... I don't know. It seems like Civ, like the Civ series, where it could be optimized to run better, and I know very little about computers, but... on older computers, this sort of thing you go through even when you're not recording high quality, which is why it takes so long for my beautiful Republic of Gamers laptop, and that actually discourages people from wanting to battle all the time because they have to sit for a couple minutes at a loading screen. Even though combat is like the focus of Sword of the Stars. Sword of the Stars 2 is coming and it looks amazing. I saw Angry Joe at Blistered Thumb's special video about it recently. Can't wait for it. Of course, by the time you're watching this, it's probably been out for years and I've done like 8 Let's Plays. By the way, doing the humans first. Gotta do it. Yeah, keep the command ship moving towards the planet, why don't we? Man, if they take the gate out, I'll be pissed. Since we saw them coming, our friends are oriented for a proper defense. Also, having integrated sensors is just nice, even if you don't get deep scan. Here they come, boys. Yeah, the command ship will continue heading for the planet. Maybe a little closer so that reinforcements get here sooner. And we will desperately move in at the slowest possible speed. Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks about being the cavalry is the Hivers. Your horses are the slowest ever. Let's focus on one of our budge ships. What kind of ships do they have in the fight? Nothing that we built, so it might actually be credible. I don't know, by the end of our... Ooh, projectors. By the end of our tenure with Lear, it was doing okay. Missiles. Lots of missiles. The enemy has lots of point defense, though. I think we'll probably do okay, though. I want to see the Thunderous shoot that heavy combat laser at something, very frankly. There you go. And now it's just a big vulgar brawl. Oh! Dim torpedoes. Fusion torpedoes are the good business, everybody. I've been fiddling with the audio levels so much, so I'm not actually sure how well this will turn out and how I'll be audible compared with the game. It's such a juggling act, especially in a game like Mass Effect, where, frankly, the storyline is more important than my commentary sometimes. As opposed to a game like Just Cause, where I'd say the opposite consideration applies. Our destroyers are, well, they're pecking away with UV lasers, which ain't nothing. But it's not very much of something either. Yeah, it's pretty clear who's got the upper hand in this with a 2-on-1. This is just the pure advantage of an alliance. The double teaming of fleets. Because of the relatively small number of ships that can be involved at any one time, due to the supply system of Sword of the Stars, it just works. It's the same reason why 5 Dreadnoughts are superior to like 40 destroyers or whatever. I think we demonstrated that in our human LP versus the Morty. What a mess. What a fucking glorious mess.
Updates.
A wave of many vessels incoming, Majesty.
I think the wave he was talking about was our freighter construction. Jesus. And it doesn't make a dent in our income. Great. I think we're reaching the point of market saturation. Also, mega freighters are much better than regular freighters. But, I don't know. That seems like a lower priority now. Engage enemy ship that passed them. We lost 1, they lost 16. Our buds lost... looks like 7. So, 8 ships to 16. Wow. And what did we lose? It was a destroyer. So that attack went really, really, really poorly, and they didn't do a scrap of damage to the planet. Oh yeah, Passam is safe. I mean, I'm not gonna withdraw my ships like the dumb shit AI has a propensity towards doing. I wish I had a repair vessel here. Hey, wait a second. It's almost like I have like a teleporter that just fucking does that. Homeland Savior. Every time I see Homeland Savior, I think of Wasteland Savior from like Fallout or something. Assailants. With bullshit coding.
Yes, Majesty.
8 ships detected there. We're pretty safe as long as we make sure to... Cannot support cruiser class defenses. Not terribly worried though. make a few skyfalls there.
Your shipyards hear and obey.
One turn to completion. We can jack down the budget a little bit. More money. Oh, 1 million a turn. That's just beautiful, everybody. And let's actually consult the trade screen to see about how things are going. Everybody's been set to utilize their trade routes. Yeah. See the income on each sector, all sorts of stuff. Looks like this route could use some more freighters. They're already building though. You're not. Do you need? Yeah, we pretty much hit freighter saturation, which is fine with me. Devote all that money we were using to actual ships. What can I grab? What would be worth it? That's the question. Maybe some swarmers? I've never yet effectively used assault shuttles, but that's mainly because I've put no emphasis on it. I guess that's good.
My queen. We will have the ships out in no time.
And just to make sure... Oof. Glad I noticed that. Let's see, we've got a refinery, a mine layer, random assortment of crap, an extra gate. Oh, we do have a Strike Force CNC there, but other than that, I don't know. Just don't know. Oof. I know she could have been in big trouble if I hadn't noticed. Now since I did, we can actually do something about it.
Navigation. Mark this trail.
Such as purging glories. It's like morning glories, except you die in a fire.
We rise as one, my queen.
What else do we got? Our force is standing at Cogrel, could probably be rerouted.
As you command, Majesty.
I'm sorry, how many vessels were there? 28. We've got to assume all 28 are cruisers, because that's the smart thing to do, and so the AI probably does that. Let's... so many CNC vessels. We'll bring along one extra. All the rest of you all just go somewhere else. Let me send some of these AI designs to die horribly. Thunderous Goddess. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. We will defend the shit out of that solar system. Huh? Oh. I'm not shocked. We need to prioritize here. Oh, it actually shows us the number, or the amount of gate traffic it will be. Alright, we need to trim this down a little. We don't need you, we don't need you. Start trimming older designs, like the Mark II. There we go.
We move now.
And we could probably afford like one or two more.
We will follow this
Looks
course,
like that was about right.
Majesty.
Alright. Safe as houses, everybody. Although usually you want to deploy your defenses before it becomes a crisis last turn teleport in. Yeah, 28 enemy cruisers, 7 of theirs. Ooh, they might break through and hit the planet. That could be nasty business. Here isn't nasty business though. Here they're just gonna die. We saw the battle at Passam last turn, so let's watch Enoshi this time. God, we move so slow that it really could turn quite nasty. And I forgot to bring along a reserve gate. Oh well. I don't think the AI is smart enough to specifically target them in most situations.
Reinforcements gathered. Ready to fight.
And we're using a destroyer command ship because
Yes, brother. Coming above.
because I don't fucking. Oh yeah, this is gonna turn real ugly, guys. As a matter of fact, let's wait a second. No, it's a cruiser. They look like destroyers for some reason. It's weird because Hiver cruisers are actually kind of big. Alright, the defense fleet is engaging. Command ship, go ahead and set a normal course. Everybody else charge out to valiantly meet the enemy. I won't say valiantly die because that tends to put morale on a minor hurting. Ooh. Steel Menders are running away to our formation. That's good. That guy's screwed. I'm such a good commander. Oh man. Nice knowing you guys. Yeah, she's lost her engines. She can still put out a little bit of love though. I hope. Yeah, we'll take it to him. Just set them to regular stance. Filter reinforcements in as appropriate. Seeing a lot of heavy combat lasers in that shit. Also shields. Stuff the AI loves, and it's not bad. Oh hey, we do have a standby gate. A couple. Let's keep those guys out of combat too, or you know what? Might as well set them to fight at a distance. Things aren't going so hot. I don't know.
System updates.
Yeah, definitely freighter overload. Orbital dry docks has gone over budget. I love the over budget picture for this. You know, there's probably a reason why human research agencies go over budget all the time, because the human over budget picture, I will remind the viewers, is just scientists going, ooh, I guess you better give us more money. And there's like suitcases of money behind them. Guess you just gotta give us more money, boss. Yeah. If they had to stab themselves or get eaten by a giant spider every time they fucked up, actually that would probably lead to like no scientific research ever getting done, because they'd be so scared out of their minds. But it would be viscerally satisfying for me, the leader. Enemy ships and Enoshi. We broke even. And our enemies died horribly. Ooh, our friends died horribly. Enemies are still very much alive. That's a problem. Hey guys, you know what's not a problem? Pass them. My god, the Sims just... Look at that. How did they lose 15 cruisers for nothing? They didn't kill a single fucking ship. They didn't damage the planet. Sim battles are just like that. There's no imminent threats, so we can move these guys over here. One or more ships lost their engines. You fall out. It's too bad allied planets can't repair. Now let's pick out the wounded first. I'm such a nice person. Next are the older ships. Yeah, this is why there's even limits to what the gate can do. Which is how the Hivers are ever defeated, is exploiting the weaknesses of their FTL tech. Sort of like what happens to the humans when you force them off the node lines after an embarrassing retreat or something. God damn, that's happened to me a lot. Alright, just keep trimming fat off this until... It's not bad to station a powerful defense here anyway. There we go.
We move now.
That should still be plenty. Yeah, it should still be plenty to take care of things. Yeah, you know what I mean, know what I mean, nudge nudge. And nothing's inbound, so we can rest for a turn. Except for these.
We will follow this course, Majesty.
Destroyers are so much cheaper to send through the gates. So you could try swarming them with destroyers, but that's just not as effective, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. In any case, we should be building more ships, which is the standard truth of all time. You know what, let's get some repair ships built. And I mean like 3. Master Skyfall.
Construction order placed, Majesty.
I'm not sure how much more we need to plug into research, but let's plug a bunch and make sure we fucking get to Dreadnoughts. "23 damaged cruisers versus 72 for us. And the planetary defenses. Yeah.
System updates.
Incoming ship swarm, Majesty.
My queen, please forgive us. We were slow, but successful.
Returns to cargo with 10 ships. I am singularly unimpressed both by our research team efforts as well as that attacking fleet. My god, antimatter is right in our grasp. And no, I don't think I'll make a grab for artificial intelligence this time, because actually reloading from a save would look bad.
Majesty.
Well, and if...
We will find the answer.
Thank you. The other alternative, fighting an AI war, is also horrible. Even if you develop the virus. And there's no guarantee the Pseudo Randomizer will give that shit to you. It could just decide, nope. I don't know. And you're pretty done. Let's get some repair ships to pass
As you
on.
command, Majesty.
And a Noshi. And the final one can go to... I don't care
We
there.
move now.
Rapitic is gonna be just fine, everybody. Yep. 8 cruisers. Feeder's gotta be the gate. Maybe it's a tanker. I can't fathom even AI Hivers not attacking with and like bringing along any gates at all. That's dumb. I mean, because then I could set up my gate by the time you bring reinforcements in. I shouldn't need to explain that. God, I just reminded myself of a professor I had last semester in college. He was really concerned with actually making sure we understood the material, which is a noble intent to be sure. But if we didn't like make nodding noises, like noises of agreement every couple seconds, he would be like, "Does anyone understand what I'm saying?" We'd be sitting in like rapt attention at his speechifying, or at the very least well, I got it, I don't know, maybe everyone else was lost, but it's not really that tough to understand, you know, early American history, Revolutionary War, you know, the old-fashioned kind of teabagging. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge.
Construction project initiated.
That's good enough, as long as we have more cruisers coming out every turn.
System
Oh, hello.
updates.
Many ships approaching, my queen.
Yes, there are. It's gonna be a big old fucking party at Cogrel. Well, that's fine. I've got plenty of friends who could come along and make it an interesting time. Yes, I do. Repair ship? Huh. In any case, I think I might have not bothered to do that, since we're gonna need to move these guys in 2 waves anyway to Cogrel.
Swarm
Yep.
on the wing.
We can send the repair ship
Navigation.
well.
Mark this trail.
We'll be fine there. Just gotta do a bit of juggling. Juggle, juggle. And that should be fine-ish. More gate cruisers, I suppose. I mean, it's good that we're building up a certain amount of funds. Building up a certain amount of funds will be useful when we get to Dreadnoughts so that I can actually get some goddamn Dreadnoughts. But I don't know, I think we'll still go for the quickest Dreadnought tech we can. I think it's worth valuing that. The enemy's an antimatter warheads, but not the actual tech. Is that possible? Yeah, I think it is. Defenders of Moor. Friggin' pathetic. Planetary defenses
System
alone would have handled this
updates.
clown. Yeah, he didn't even get anything done. Alright, just to make sure that things go over well, we're gonna take the new constructions at the home world, some of our most modern vessels.
We move now.
Send them out there. Coggle, you could probably build some stuff in place.
Construction
it.
project initiated.
Should have it next turn, I hope. Knock on friggin' wood. I'll move you guys over there as well,
Yes,
just to make sure.
Majesty.
I don't even want this to be a close fight. Not to mention that they'll arrive at pieces because the Hivers are so slow. Maybe if they could coordinate for a joint strike. We can actually see the number of ships they have here. It's not many. Maybe I'll feel like punching out for a counterattack. And I'll get their fucking attention. And probably lead to disaster. Well, Kokotan. Hey, if you can expand and make yourself less of a pathetic runt, then by all means. Alright, yeah. I'm a little battled out for this episode, so eh. Raiders in Sector 11.
System updates.
Sturgeon's Law. We got some special project coming in. Let's go for that. And of course we're over budget. God, that's painful. Of course, the further you and the harder you push research, the more that happens, but hey. Looks like the enemy focused solely on trying to kill the planet. And that didn't work for them. Didn't work at all. Massive friggin' cornucopia of weapons here. I'm not terribly impressed though. In any case, we'll keep all these guys here. Send you off as well.
Swarm on the wing.
You'd think they'd call up their attack if they saw so many of our ships sitting in a particular place. I forget what Sturgeon's Law is, so might as well research it just in case it's something good. Yeah, we're fine there. Von Neumann's. Not even gonna grace you with a personal battle,
System
Von Neumann.
updates.
My queen, please forgive us. We were slow, but successful.
I'm just happy Von Neumann vessels were defeated. Didn't take any damage. Added resources to our system. To our ally system, of course. And here the battle went pretty well, overall. Alright, fleet at Passum. Huh. I guess ships auto repair over time. I mean, I knew that, but looks like the Hivers do it at a pretty good clip.
As you command,
I
Majesty.
guess it's glad I leave ships littered about. In a very haphazard and informal manner. Huh. Random fleet. By the way, where was that big Hiver party in space with like a dozen fleets lined up? I guess they broke that up out of embarrassment before I could come yell at them. Alright, heavy platforms we are now. Torpedo platforms are cool, but you know what? I want Dreadnoughts.
The lab is swarming with workers, Majesty. We are engaged.
I mean, I want Dreadnoughts now, because those will change the game. Especially on a race that isn't the Hivers. I mean, it's nice to drop Dreadnoughts on the enemy as Hivers anyway, but oh my god, Hiver Dreadnoughts are gonna be the slowest things ever. Whatever. I'll take some purging glories. Yeah.
Construction project initiated.
And I think we're done here. Rapitic. Huh? I'm serious, that's actually really bad. Fuck. All we have is a Skyfall there. Probably built on site. Did the defenses
System
hold?
updates.
Nope. Gates down. World's in trouble. What would be the best thing to do? You know what? Focus on construction. I think there's only one thing we can do in this situation where I done fucked up so badly. We need to get gates.
There are shipyards here and
And what we're gonna do with those gates... Man, what the fuck? How do I manage this shit? One enemy ship left, my god. It's their gate ship, has to be. Well, first of all, we obviously need to muster a relief fleet, like, immediately. And we just so happen to have some ships there that will answer the call. Whatever's available to head there. Fuck. Yeah, sometimes just I don't see things. All there is to that. This fleet too. We don't have the fuel. Haven't had that problem in a while. Do we have tankers anywhere? I honestly forget. We probably don't. Echelons are police cutters. Exquisites are gates. Sacrifices are refineries. Now that's what I'm looking for. Send these guys straight to friggin' Rapitic. I don't know. Muster them at the homeworld.
Swarm.
We'll send in a big enough force to make it matter. I am not happy with that result.
Navigation. Mark this
This is the
trail.
understatement of the friggin' year. Ah. Now see, the game claims we have like 750 ships, but at least half of those are freighters. So it's important to keep that in mind when you're looking for your fleet, and it's just... Is it Traxon or... Cruiser Gates. Of course, most of our guys are holding the line up here. Send the tanker as well. We can set him out from the home world next time.
We rise as one, my queen.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll try a couple. Wait a second. If I can get enough ships to just win outright here. That's tough. Rapitic took a lot of damage in the fight. We're only gonna be able to get a couple destroyers. Like one. Oh, that ain't gonna cut it. We gotta try that. I don't know, the planet defenses itself might be able to defeat the guy. Even so, that's what we call in the business a big fucking problem. Also, there's that. 3 ships. Let's just send 3 ships from somewhere and just never think about that. Gotta assume they're cruisers. You guys, there you are. Send you guys. No. No. You guys go there.
We move now.
Set it and forget it. It's getting dicey. By dicey, I mean a lot of people have died. This guy's probably gonna die to the defenses. Yeah, he will.
Updates.
Ooh, Gate almost died.
Yes, wings unfolded and secured,
Still.
Majesty.
We've amassed ourselves a bit of a fleet here. But we won't need to slow boat him out there, thankfully enough. Yeesh. Yeah, put them back on trade. Wait. Yeah, go for it. Attack Zotrak.
Updates.
There is a huge swarm approaching, my
I
queen.
don't know, guys. I think I'm more busy with defensive requirements right now. Do we have enough in place that we don't need to care? It's very possible. This kind of filtered guys in from wherever. Yeah, this looks like plenty for defense. God, I wish I could tell the AI that I was really slow. 13 ships aren't gonna cut it. However... No, if I try to do a 2-pronged attack, then they'll just kill this, and then I'll take 10 turns of time to reach there after the battles happen, so they can just have rerouted their defenses, so it's pointless. I'm definitely gonna wait until I get Farcasters and Dreadnoughts, then something might just happen. Alright, you back on your feet, Rabbit? Yeah? Spare gate there, that's fine. You know, we're gonna move these ships here just
Navigation.
for me to be
Mark
paranoid,
this
eh?
trail.
Enemy fleet of 25 ships detected, 25 cruisers. Deep scans, wonderful. We're fine though. Just keep chugging on that research. Cogroll. You're dead and I don't mean the planet.
System updates.
Many ships approaching, my queen.
Defense platforms and ships were lost. It's like, looks like the enemy is a bit more effective against us, especially when we don't have buds to back us up. Most of our losses were in LDPs though. What else did we lose? Oh, we lost police cutters. I guess those got involved in the action for stupid reasons. Well, anyway, we lived, so good job everybody. Get back your LDPs very kindly. And build, I don't know, some good stuff. Oh right, we don't have money.
Yes, my queen. We will have the ships out
See,
in
the thing
no
is, civilian
time.
morale goes down a bit when a battle happens near their system. Unless you win it, then it's a decent boost. And since we've maximized trade, I don't have to worry about keeping over a million. Since I did that for so long that pretty much everyone is holding steady at 100 morale. Yep. It's good stuff. Where's the fleet coming? Huh? I don't see anything, guys. It looks like that fleet is just sitting there. It is, it has to be. I don't understand.
System
Oh, fuck yeah.
updates.
Incoming ship swarm, Majesty.
We have made an earlier breakthrough,
There we
my
go.
queen.
We'll deal with that eventually, but right now, I don't care. Actually, we have enough in place so we don't have to care. But you know what? Breakthrough with Dreadnought construction early. Like, really early. In fact, even if we went over budget, we still came out with it researched earlier than we would have, had everything been completed on schedule. And a lot of stuff, including siege drivers, is opened up before our eyes. I am quite satisfied with this. As a matter of fact, advanced Dreadnought engineering? I don't think so. What I think... Ooh, 15 turns. That's just friggin' stupendous. Phasers, though. Yeah, phasers.
The lab is swarming with workers, Majesty. We are
Alright, so we'll
engaged.
design some Dreadnoughts and take advantage of them next time on my special Let's Play as Sword of the Stars. I'm Hunter Black Luna, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.